Loss of libido in men, causes, treatment. The loss of libido is not only a sexual dysfunction which affects women. In fact, the line "I have a headache, darling" can be heard from both sides of the bed. The loss of sexual interest or libido is not as common an occurrence in men, affecting only about 15% of them versus the 45% of women, but still it happens. The problem with losing interest in sex with men is the fact that all their lives they associate their masculinity with their sexuality, so when this link is broken, they start to doubt their masculinity, and this can be scary and cause some serious psychological problems. The symptoms that something may be wrong with a man's libido include a total loss of interest in sex, a lack of sexual fantasies and not looking forward to having sex, feeling sex is mechanical and routine and is always initiated by the partner, or avoiding sexual encounters altogether. The loss of libido may be caused by medical, psychological or social reasons, as well as by a combination of all. In men, the loss of libido usually occurs if they are suffering from impotence, erectile dysfunction or premature ejaculation, which can cause performance anxiety and the feeling of being pressured into having sex and yet again underperforming. This could lead to a conscious or subconscious loss of interest in engaging in sexual activities. Not only sexual dysfunctions can cause performance anxiety in men. For example, some men may experience performance doubts if their partner doesn't get an orgasm during sex. Another non-medical factor which may cause the loss of libido in men is stress. Whether stressed out by work, bills or other problems, or by the sexual performance itself, a man's libido can be drastically lowered by stress. There are some medical and health conditions which are known to lower male libido, such as severe depression or cancer. Some underlying conditions causing problems with the normal sexual functions of men, such as high blood pressure, high bad cholesterol levels, diabetes, kidney disease, cardiovascular problems can also be considered medical reasons indirectly causing the loss of sexual desire in men. Certain prescription drugs can also have a negative effect on the male libido. Certain SSRI antidepressants, tranquilizers and pharmaceuticals for high blood pressure can affect the male libido. Illicit drugs and alcoholism can also have a negative effect on the sexual desire. Some external factors, such as strains in the relationship, or when sex becomes routine, can cause the loss of libido both in men and women. There are cases in which men lose sexual desire to their partner or wife after she would give birth to their child, which is more of a moral aspect for some sensitive men. Whatever the reasons are, the loss of libido in men will not only cause them to become unhappy, depressed, angry, or ashamed, but will also ultimately affect their relationship with their partner. So, the lack of libido should not be left untreated. There are ways to boost the libido naturally. One tip is for men to try to take off the pressure related to sexual performance by somewhat lowering their expectations that every single sexual encounter must be 100% perfect, and that everything is possible. Rather, a more realistic expectation will return some of that confidence and may actually help increase the libido in men. Men are also advised to exercise more, train, play team sports, engage in energy-packed activities, where actual challenges can be won and new peaks can be reached. These sorts of accomplishments will boost the self-confidence in men, which will definitely transfer itself on the performance in bed as well. In some cases, further exploring the sexual fantasies, using sex toys, sexy lingerie with the partner can lead to entirely new and exciting sexual experiences, which can definitely cause a return of the sexual desire in a man. There are some very good and absolutely safe libido boosters available without prescription. Made entirely of herbs and other natural aphrodisiacs, supplements such as Provigra X, MX-Man or Extracom can help a man naturally increase his libido and enhance his sexual performance. Talking through and resolving any relationship issues which may be causing a strain in the bedroom is also crucial. This way the problems in everyday life will not creep into bed with the partners and cause problems there too. There are marriage counselors or sex therapists who can also help men who are experiencing a lack of libido. Of course, just to stay on the safe side, if a man loses his libido for no apparent reason, he should ask his doctor for tests for possible underlying health conditions which may be causing it. A text version of this article can be found on menshealthherbalpharmacy.com. The herbal supplements mentioned in this article can be found on the same website. Menshealthherbalpharmacy.com is your trusted online store for the best products in men's health range. Impress your partner with impressive loads and prove your virility with Extracom. Extracom will improve sperm production, and at the same time the natural herbal aphrodisiacs it is made from will prompt an increase of the libido and stamina, and will lead to a noticeably enhanced sexual performance. Improve your sexual performance and sexual pleasure with the herbal supplements from menshealthherbalpharmacy.com.